Coming up on RMU Live, our own John Fisher has the latest on a new policy affecting Robert Morris students, an update on ISIS regarding American hostage Kayla Mueller, and a full recap of one of the biggest nights in music. Next. Welcome back to RMU Live for Monday, February 9th, 2015. I'm Hannah Smith.
And I'm Victoria Lomax. Here's what's happening now.
Students at Robert Morris University will now have to change their passwords every couple of months due to a new policy. RMU Live's own John Fisher has the story.
Ellen Orkowski is the Vice President for Information Technology at Robert Morris University. Right now, through Google and Century Secured Services, students will be forced to change their password every 60 days starting in the fall semester.
Our role is we're really concerned about students having their information stolen.
After 60 days, if your password is unchanged, Rmu Century Secured Services will give you a hard, complicated password and lock you out of your account until you change it.
I mean, you'll get an email about 5 days before you're locked out, and it will warn you, hey, this is coming. All you have to do really is just go to on the website, rmu.edu/levelup. Step by step, everything you need to know, you can follow right from that page.
Just last week, there was a major data breach, and it was a result of an employee's password being stolen. And that's what we want to prevent.
So the part that I get to take in the level up password change kind of thing is to push it out to students, is to give them, help them troubleshoot any kind of issue they may have with changing their password, anything like that.
Password change will be required soon, but not this academic year.
You change your password through Century for Google, and since your account's managed through Century, it's pretty much the same thing really. And when you change that password there, it changes throughout all of them rather than just one of them.
I'm gonna forget and cry.
By the start of the fall semester, you do not want to end up like one of these people to my left and get hacked. You want to level up. Reporting outside the IT office in Braddock Hall, I'm John Fisher, Rmu Century Media.
Thanks, John. For even more information on the new password policy, you can check out the story on rmucenturymedia.com.
On Wednesday, February 12th, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., faculty and senior stylists from the South Hills and North Hills Beauty Academy will be on campus providing haircuts, mini facials, and mini manicures for the Haircut-a-thon taking place in John Jay Gym. Hosted by the RMU Band, the event is a fundraiser to raise money to send 3 kids to Muscular Dystrophy Camp in honor of Marco Giovengo. Be sure to tune in next week for a video recap of the event.
The Office of Multicultural Student Services is sponsoring Black History Month featuring the theme of African Americans in sports. This week's events include Diversity 101, Camerino Football League broadcasting happening right now until 3, Z-Fence Self-Defense class tomorrow, and National Condom Day on Friday, and the week finishes out with RMU men's and women's basketball versus CCSU.
Colonial Theater is putting on the final touches before Wednesday's opening night performance of Bear. It is the first time that the musical is being shown in the Pittsburgh area. Directed by Dr. Ken Gargaro, the show tackles issues including sexual orientation, drug abuse, peer pressure, and religion. Ticket prices are $10 and reserved seating is available. Bear runs from February 11th through the 15th.
The Monroeville Mall added new security measures following the shooting that left 3 people injured on Saturday. 17-year-old Tayrod Thornhill was arrested after the shooting in the Macy's department store and will be facing adult charges. The mall announced Sunday that the youth escort policy will be in effect by the end of the month. All mall visitors under the age of 18 will have to be accompanied at all times by a parent or guardian at least 21 years old on Friday and Saturday nights after 6 p.m. The mall will also be increasing police presence.
No arrests have been made following Sunday night shooting in Homewood. At around 6 p.m., a gunman opened fire on a group of teenagers who were on a porch on Kedron Street. One victim was shot in the head and is in critical condition. Investigators are looking at surveillance video from a nearby school, Westinghouse Park, and other cameras for more information.
And for everything you need to know involving RMU news, sports, and arts and entertainment, be sure to check out rmucenturymedia.com. Coming up after the break, an update on how Boston is handling the 3rd major winter storm in 3 weeks.
And a look into the status of the most recent ISIS hostage from the U.S. Stay tuned.
or the Red Sea. They need to be able to feed themselves. Penn State couldn't beat the Colonials in a game. It truly was a shame. And then Sacred Heart pioneered.
The Rmu Century Media App is your mobile resource for all news Robert Morris. With access to campus news, RMU sports, and lifestyles, as well as RMU radio and RMU TV, the Rmu Century Media App allows you access to all the information you need, no matter where you are. You'll have access to thousands of articles already online, and the new ones that are added daily. Download the Rmu Century Media App for free today.
Hello, I'm back. How are you?
I missed you.
I missed you too. Choo choo! They're a train that keeps on rolling. Who would win in a fight, Ditka or a hurricane? I swear, each year could become a feel-good movie for the whole family. They just aren't losing. It's a shame, isn't it? Do you know how to tame a tiger? Either grow up with them or keep one as a pet like Mike Tyson.
Thank you, John. It's a pleasure being by your side.
Okay.
This is the third Monday in a row the city of Boston is coping with severe winter weather. CNN's Kelly Tuthill reports.
These storms that we're getting is unprecedented. We've never seen this type of snow here in the city of Boston.
The city of Boston braces itself for up to 2 feet of additional snow as a third storm in 3 weeks strains resources and patience. The city's $18 million snow budget already blown. This comes as the city was finally starting to catch up from the 40-plus inches already on the ground. Crews have been dumping snow at 2 massive farms where rented melters get rid of it.
The fact that the 2 melters are there melting, over 400 ton an hour, we can start getting some of those major thoroughfares open.
Most major streets have been cleared, while others like Commonwealth Avenue are still down to 1 lane. Side streets of the neighborhoods remain snowy, some cars still encased.
That's okay. We have a good positive outlook here. Clean it off a little bit, put a chair in your spot, and you're all set.
The biggest problem is getting out of the streets, the side streets. It's if they could just tear down the towers a little bit, it would be great.
It's almost over your head here behind you.
Yeah.
The city says it's issued 1,500 tickets for unshoveled sidewalks and 400 citations for those who blocked the box tying up traffic.
I ask everyone again for your patience and cooperation during this time. I want you to be vigilant, be safe, and remain calm.
All public schools in Boston will be closed today and tomorrow in light of the 2 feet of snow expected.
NBC nightly news anchor Brian Williams announced Saturday that he has temporarily taken himself off the air. Williams' decision comes following recent criticism for claims he made on being in a helicopter that came under fire in Iraq. Williams is being investigated for his Iraq report and other reports, including his coverage of Hurricane Katrina. Lester Holt, the weekend anchor for NBC's newscast, will take Williams' place.
Despite same-sex marriages set to begin today, the state Supreme Court Chief Justice ordered probate judges to deny licenses to gay couples. Chief Justice Roy Moore sent out a letter to all officials advising them to follow state law rather than the ruling of a federal judge. A number of 63 probate judges have already indicated that they will grant licenses despite Moore's letters. Alabama is joining 36 other states along with the district which allow same-sex marriage.
Despite claims by ISIS that U.S. aid worker and hostage Kayla Mueller was killed in airstrike, her parents are hoping the claims are false. CNN's Young Law reports.
The days pass, one after another in Prescott, Arizona, and no real answer about Kayla Mueller.
This is such a fluid situation going hour to hour.
Todd Geiler is a longtime family friend. For a year and a half, the Muellers have lived with the knowledge that ISIS seized their 26-year-old daughter, ordered by her captors to remain silent, or Kayla would be executed. Then came Friday, a claim by ISIS, but no proof, saying Kayla Mueller died in this building.
What was Friday like?
Ooh. Friday. Friday was a dark day. Punched a hole through you. big hole.
Kayla Mueller's name now forced into the open. Her parents urged her captors to contact them directly.
Is there a statement that they are trying to get through to ISIS?
You know, at this time, they just want contact through the original channels.
They remain secluded at their home, guarded by local police, still afraid to say the wrong thing. But they stand behind their daughter's choices.
I am in solidarity with the Syrian people.
A woman who refused to accept the suffering of Syria's nearly 4 million refugees. Her parents they need answers from one of the world's most brutal terrorist groups.
You have no control, so you have to abide by the rules. And it was a living hell, and it has been a living hell for the family, and it is today.
One this entire town prays will end soon. Young Law, CNN, Prescott, Arizona.
The Muellers have vowed not to give up hope even after ISIS' latest claim.
Egypt has suspended the Football League after 22 fans were killed in confrontations with police at the Cairo stadium. Police fired tear gas at the supporters of Zamalek as they were trying to gain entry to a match against the city rivals ENPPI. Egypt's President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has promised that there will be an investigation.
Banking giant HSBC is under fire after the BBC learned of the bank aiding wealthy clients around the world to evade hundreds of millions of pounds worth of taxes. In 2007, whistleblower Herb Vasilini leaked accounts from 106,000 clients in over 200 countries. The bank is facing criminal investigations in the US, France, Belgium, and Argentina, but not in the UK, where HSBC is based.
Music stars walked the red carpet for one of the biggest nights in music. At the 2015 Grammys, CCN's Mary Maloney reports.
Glimmery gowns, studly suits, and bouncy bobs ruled the Grammy red carpet. But that's not all that stuck out. Some other looks: a cupcake dress, construction-themed couture, and Madonna looking like a matador. On music's biggest night, it wasn't all about the bass. Instead, the theme was heartbreak. Sam Smith won't have to sing the blues much longer.
I want to thank the man who this record is about, who I fell in love with last year. Thank you so much for breaking my heart, because you got me 4 Grammys.
Beyoncé added 3 Grammys to her trophy case, making her the second most honored woman in Grammy history, behind Alison Krauss.
And I'd like to say thank you to my Beehive. Thank you guys for riding so hard.
Some other big moments: Jamie's impression of Ray Charles.
I can't read that, Stevie. You don't have to read it yourself, baby.
Prince's Persuasion.
Like books and Black Lives, albums still matter.
And Kanye kidding around. Pharrell's Still Happy. Kristen Wiig like Sia. And Paul McCartney's made some new friends. While Miranda Lambert helped pick up the pace with Little Red Wagon. The Grammys ended on a somber note, with Queen Bey singing gospel, and Common and John Legend bringing their politically aware anthem Glory to the Staples Center stage, giving artists something to think about before the next big show. I'm Mary Maloney, reporting.
You can find a full list of the winners on the New York Times website at www.nytimes.com.
Congratulations to all the winners. Now, while Boston is seeing a lot of snow, we are going to see some snow later this week and also some temperatures below 0. Catch my full forecast coming up.
G-Morning, sunshine. Wakey, wakey. Text me. Are your parents home later? We can hang. LUV, love you. JK. Holla back. Holla back. Holla back. Are you with your friends? That's lame. We're in a huge fight right now. XO. What'd you dream about? Something I did? Are you on your way to the mall? I'm lonely. Nude pics. Send me some. Text me.
I'm starving. What's for breakfast?
Guten Tag!
Johannes, Franz!
I bring you arts-enriched Raisinblums, fortified with increased test scores and creative problem-solving skills.
It's good!
And good for you. Bobby? Susie? Don't worry, that's just the power of the art!
Feed your kids the arts. For 10 simple ways to learn how, visit AmericansForTheArts.org.
You ever think about buying a bigger place?
Just waiting for a visit from the credit fairy.
There is no credit fairy.
How else will I get a better credit score?
Look, you keep your credit card balances low and only open a new card if you really need it.
No fairy?
There's no magic to improving your credit, but there's help, and it's free. Go to creditfairy.org.
Yes, ready.
Oh, come on, Randy. Animal shelter, here I come. And no, I'm not crazy or emotionally damaged. That's a stereotype. I just belong to a total loser. I'm a good dog. So if you want a pet, adopt. And if you see Randy, tell him he dropped his wallet.
Welcome back to RMU Live. I'm Kristen Kudla with this week's sports wrap-up. This past Saturday, former University of North Carolina coach Dean Smith passed away at the age of 83. Smith was not only a great coach, but an innovator in the college basketball community. Smith's accomplishments included 2 national championships at North Carolina, an Olympic gold medal in 1976, and being inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame more than a decade before he left the bench. Smith was also a recipient of the Presidential Medal of Honor of Freedom, Medal of Freedom back in 2015. Current head coach of North Carolina, Roy Williams, stated, quote, "I'd like to say on behalf of all of our players and coaches, past and present, that Dean Smith was the perfect picture of what a college basketball coach should have been. We will love him and we will miss him," end quote. Going from college hoops to the NBA, the Los Angeles Clippers faced off against the Oklahoma City Thunder yesterday. The Clippers stumbled in the first game without Blake Griffin, and that gave the Thunder the opportunity to control the game. LA announced before the game that the All-Star forward would be out indefinitely because of a staph infection in his right elbow. And without him, the Clippers had the most slanted loss this season. Kevin Durant had 29 points in the game for the Thunder, as well as teammate Russell Westbrook, who had 19 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists for the Thunder in their 131-108 victory over the Clippers. Now that's all the time we have left over in sports. Over to Jordan with the weather. Jordan?
Hey guys, welcome back. I was sick last week. We're going to be talking about, right now for Washington County, there is a freezing rain advisory till 2 p.m., so there's some slick roads going on outside. This afternoon, we'll be seeing some snow showers for the rest of the afternoon. There is going to be scattered snow showers, as I mentioned. Now, there's no accumulation likely. For tomorrow, we take a look at tomorrow's forecast. Much nicer weather. We'll be near 30 degrees. It's going to be warm. Now, it's not going to be like 50 degrees like Sunday was, but much nicer conditions. And let's take a look at the 5-day forecast, because there's an important key factor in this forecast. While there's 30% chance of snow for today, Tuesday, again, I was talking warmer temperatures. Wednesday, warmer again. Thursday, we have an Arctic front coming through. Thursday, the 40% chance of showers. Now, look at that low of 0. I am going to tweak this throughout the week, because I don't know if the temperature is going to be below 0 or above 0, because models have been differing. And then Friday afternoon, 20% chance of snow showers. And take a look at the colder temperature of 13. This weekend could be very cold, and there could be more snow showers. As always, follow me on Twitter, Jordan Morley TV, for the latest on my forecast. And now back to the news desk.
All right, thanks Jordan and Kristen. Now, I am looking forward to no snow this week.
Yes, I'm not too happy about the cold, but at least we're not in Boston.
Yes, oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine what they're dealing with right now.
All that snow, it's crazy.
Yes, but we'll see you next time.